right now.
Welcome in, everyone. We are on episode 3 of The Vampire Lestat. And Lestat be wearing me out. I don't know about y'all. He be all over the place. He be having my heart racing. Lestat got a lot going on. Okay, but y'all know I'm not here by myself to talk about Lestat and all of his foolishness. And as y'all gonna see what my background is, because we gonna be talking about favorite vampire in just a moment. But let me bring up the crew back here. Tamika, how did you feel about episode 3? This was a lot, but I think this is my favorite episode so far.
This was definitely a lot. It was trigger warning, baby. It was a whole damn lot. But it also kind of like explained why Lestat is the way he is, and then explained some other things too that made it make a little bit more sense for me, baby. But these stories is it's still got to be picked apart. There's a lot happening.
Exactly. When you put it together, it's a lot. Y'all let me know in the chat. Do Lestat be wearing y'all down too? Because I know he be wearing me out with his method of storytelling. But it's so fitting of Lestat. Like I wouldn't expect nothing different from Lestat than for us to actually get the version of him that we know him to be. But let's see who else we got backstage with us, because I told y'all I can talk about this by myself. And she wants y'all to know up front right away who she's repping right now. Monique, how you doing, and how do you feel about episode 3?
Oh, hey everyone. Yes. I this is one of my very favorite episodes. And yes, I be feeling like I be listening to a riddle when you be talking. I'm not gonna hold you. But it was very entertaining, especially my boy Louis. You know, I gotta represent. Yes.
Louis,
come on, Louis.
Louis did his thing on this episode. Louis showed out.
Oh yes, he did more than show it out, baby. He took his time, slow and steady. Yes.
Louis showed up. He was on one. This episode. This the Louis that I need to see. Although he was, maybe a couple of seasons too late. That's the spirit I needed to see. I needed this to have happened a long time ago. But
well, you know what they say is better late than never, okay?
Because he did a Mortal Kombat move on him. I was like, damn, fatality. That's what I need from you, Louis. Give me that, okay?
Yeah, we love to see it.
We love to see it. I just want y'all to know, we're gonna be talking about the Vampire Armand tonight, because I gotta get some stuff off of my chest. Cause see, y'all be doing boy wrong. Okay, I know this is the Vampire Lestat. I know it. Okay, I got y'all here. I know, but I want y'all to know tonight it's gonna be about the Vampire Armand. All right, and just because I need y'all to know that it's going to be about the Vampire Armand. Before we get into the discussion, I'm going to let y'all know this is about Team Gremlin tonight.
Every little thing I do never seems enough for you. You don't wanna lose it again. But I'm not like them. Baby, when you find me, I get to love somebody. Guess what? It's gonna be me.
So we're gonna go ahead and jump into it because I'm ready.
Girl.
Before we get into this episode, we gotta set some things straight tonight, okay? We gotta set some things straight because there's a lot of lies that be going on about Armand up in here. It's a lot of lies that's been told, and I feel like we gotta start telling the truth about Armand. So I brought a list of things up here that I need y'all to understand about Armand
Oh
because he is
dear.
just
Oh,
yeah, uh-huh. It's a lot of lies that's been told about Armand. And I know a lot of I'm gonna set the record straight for him. First of all, Louis was not under mind control from Armand when Louis lied at the end of season 1 and was like, yeah, me and Claudia, we just put him in the trunk and we just tossed him to the side and we just rolled off and and we just went on with our lives. Yeah, he lied. Armand have nothing to do with Louis lying about that, about not exactly unaliving Lestat. Like he was like, you didn't. That's why Claudia didn't want to speak to you for a very long time because you didn't want to do it, and she was mad at you. They had nothing to do with Armand. Louis lied about not having about Claudia's journals when they met in San Francisco, and Daniel was like, "Why you ain't tell me about it then?" He was not under mind control by Armand. He had nothing to do about that. Let's not forget that Armand saved Daniel. Okay, if Armand wouldn't have came in there from picking Lynn off the sofa, Daniel would have been stuck all the way dry. Okay, he would have been out of there. And Armand warned them all about what happens sometimes when you try to make new vampires. They can become revenants. He tried to tell them about that. As we met in season 2, we met one of the revenants, and if y'all watch the Talamasca, there was a lot of revenants there. He's like, that could happen when you try to make vampires, or they could lose their mind, as we seen what happened with Nikki. And that's also if you read the Vampire Lestat, Nikki did not take to vampire life well. He wasn't a stable human. He was very unstable as a vampire. Armand tried to warn y'all about these things. He told Claudia to stay away from Madeline. He tried to warn her ahead of time and say, this ain't no good if you hanging out with this woman. It's not going to end well for you. You need to stop doing that. She didn't listen. He tried to tell them the great laws, y'all playing with fire. Maybe Lestat didn't tell y'all the great laws, but I'm trying to let y'all know what it is. They the ones didn't want to listen. That ain't his fault. And Raglan told Daniel that season 2, he said, you fear Armand, but you should be fearing the other one because Louis is far more mentally unstable than Armand. Louis is very, very emotional. They ain't have nothing to do with Armand. I'm saying, but everybody should be team Armand right now. I had to clear the air. I don't know, Tamika, how you feel?
I will never be team Armand. Okay, let's be very clear about that. But I will call it down the middle. I'm always gonna keep it real. He did save Daniel. He did warn them about creating new vampires. He did tell Claudia to stay away from Madeline, and he did talk about the great laws. I will give him that. But as we seen in this episode, Armand can't help but they all literally have issues, child. I swear they do. It's a pattern here. We find it too. But he can't help but be the side chick. It's giving. I swear, he just can't help himself. And he's picking the wrong people, and so is Lestat. The people they choosing. Okay, we gotta look at the man in the mirror. I know they can't see their reflection, or can they? Yeah, I might be mixing up the vampires, but yeah, we making bad choices out here. We doing a little of that too, and so yeah, I don't know if this is setting the record all the way straight, but
it definitely don't set the record all the way straight because I'm looking at this list like, what the hell? Girl, please. No, no, ma'am. You tried, but no. I'm still not 10 R1. But nice try though. Uh, I mean, I give him props when you write, warning, them about, creating new vamps and Claudia about not. Yeah, I give him all that, but it's still not Team Armand over here. Okay, he got a little lying problem. If Louis got a lying problem, he got a little lying problem too. Okay, so
Where's the lie? This is all that. Y'all ain't gonna keep lying on Armand. He was not trying to mind control nobody. He was minding his business. He was trying to help people. Y'all not seeing it. Y'all not seeing it.
Yeah,
We
but
go.
he be making putting himself in position trying to help people sometimes. Trying to be super saver, boy.
Mm-hmm. Cause what is the addiction? I need to know. What are we addicted to?
Lying, being a side chick, always trying to be super saver hoes. Yeah,
Can he,
all
why
those
he can't
things.
get help? Why he can't get help? You know, we're gonna talk about it at the end. Because I don't understand why y'all mad. Why he can't get help and go to group therapy like everybody else. Okay.
You know
Maybe
he
he was at the group therapy before
may
Alex went.
need some group therapy, but that's not the group he need to be in.
That part. Thank you, Tamika. It was like
It probably is not.
he coming there to find a trick or become a trick or somebody. He ain't looking at Alex. Okay, but
Mm-hmm.
we'll talk about it when we get there.
Because
Mm-hmm.
yeah, definitely that's probably not the right group therapy format for your boy. I don't, that's probably not the healthiest place for him to be. But he's there anyway. But this I'm just letting y'all know, okay? Team Armand, Team Gremlin, stand up. I'm here to set the record straight because y'all was having all these just lies out on. I'm like, he didn't even do all of that. It's Louis was doing all these lies and stuff. Armand ain't do nothing wrong. He's innocent.
Sure.
He is innocent. Oh, we got Tika in the building. Before we move on, Tika,
Tika,
I
you
had to
see
set
this
the record straight.
I
picture?
see this shenanigans, but guess what? Guess what? Amand, I rule Amand, I rule you liar. Yeah, no, Amand is lying. Louis is not dying. Amand is lying. So we blamed we blamed Louis for y'all, not me. Y'all blame Louis for a lot of stuff, but this is the oh my God, this is the architect of chaos. This is the creator, the demon seed himself. Yes, Armand, you are the devil. I knew some foolishness was going to be up here. That's why I had to hurry up and get on with what I was doing so I could get on in here, y'all. Oh my gosh. Oh my God.
Y'all, because y'all ain't gonna keep lying on the gremlin. Y'all is not gonna keep lying on the gremlin, okay? Y'all not
Either
gonna
keep
keep doing all
lying
this,
on yourself.
Right. The name
okay?
speaks for itself. Gremlin. No.
Y'all realize? Did y'all see half the lies is because of Louis? All this is
Girl,
Louis doing.
you the denial. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. The denial is real, y'all. The denial is real.
I'm just letting y'all know I'm setting the record straight for Team Armand, okay? Because y'all ain't gonna put all of this on him. Louis needs some of this accountability too, because Armand ain't did nothing wrong. But I want y'all to this ain't gonna be the last that we talk about it, because I got something else for y'all with Armand. Because y'all ain't gonna do this.
Oh,
I'm
here we
here
go.
for Team Gremlin, okay? Just wait on it,
Oh,
because I got some more for y'all later. We're gonna hop
man,
in
you
the
left it.
episode. We gonna hop in here and come on back because I had to set the record straight. But we ain't through it, Armand. We just gonna roll it back around because we know we ended the episode with your boy. Cause what else? That's how you finish the episode. That's how you
Lying.
do it. That's how you end the episode. So we gonna swing back to him towards the end. But hopping into this episode, y'all, we just right on in there. Right on in there. So Daniel is waiting on Lestat to come to do the interview. Basically, they got fake Lestat over there. I can't never think of his name, but they got fake ass Lestat sitting there. Don't be doing not a
X-Stack.
damn thing. And what's the he going out hunting with his mom, and they come back hella damn late, and Lestat get in the damn chair, immediately starts crying. And then you know when somebody starts crying and then start laughing, that should tell you right now there ain't no good happening after that. If somebody is crying, boohoo crying, and then they start laughing, I'm just glad Daniel is a vampire right now, because if he wasn't, I'd have been like, Daniel, you need to get out of there right now. And Daniel, you seeing this man is just a mental and emotional wreck, and his mom is just sitting over there in the corner because you know they don't know that this is Gabriella and that this is Sophia, and she's like, look, because I guess she's never really heard him tell his story before, if that makes sense. Like she doesn't really know everything that he went through. Like the thing, like she was, you know, she's seen him growing up as a child, but she don't know the things that he went through with Nicholas, and she don't really know the stuff about him and Louis. So she didn't know how badly he was suffering. She didn't know the trauma he went through with Magnus. So she's literally like listening to all of his trauma because she's never heard it before. And Daniel is sitting there ready to exploit it. Tamika, how did you feel about Lestat arriving late to the interview and then busting out in tears?
Yeah, Lestat. I know some people say they don't like this because they like, oh, we getting comedy and music and all this other stuff. I guess and I mean, I think you need that in between. Number one, I don't mind it, and two, I think that's the only way that Lestat knows how to cope and how to express himself. And he don't like Daniel, but yet he want him there because Louis, of course, got to tell him his story. So it's like, come on over here and I'm gonna tell you my story, but I'm really not gonna tell you my story. And Daniel don't like him either. And Daniel was kind of annoying me with this interview because on one hand, I've always said, like, I like the fact that Daniel gets out in the business. He do his research. He be on point. You can't just tell him anything. He gonna dig in them crates and he gonna call you out on it and try to have his receipts and things of that nature, and he don't give a damn. But I was like, why are we so smiley and giddy and happy to hear about him being tormented and going through things? I just wasn't feeling that part of it, but and Mama was over there doing too damn much. Oh gosh, she was irking my nerves. But as far as him laughing and being like, you really thought I was about to be all dramatic and open up myself to you and tell you everything, I would not expect anything less from Lestat. Like him putting on the whole performance and being like, nobody cares, and then just flipping it and laughing in his face like, you really thought you was about to break me down and I was about to open up to you. I was like, yeah, this is Lestat. This is his persona, and how he come across. And I think it also helps him, because I was saying, like, I don't even know if he fully know the truth at this point. He got his own truth that he tells himself and portrays. So yeah.
And exactly. This is the truth that he sees. Monique, how did you feel about Lestat being late to his own documentary interview and then bursting into tears?
I started cracking up laughing because I was not falling for that Joker not one bit. Um, yeah, I just cracked up laughing at him, and I'm looking at Daniel like he an idiot for falling for that stuff. Like him and Louis are two different people. Um, it was just funny why they was late. It was just funny come leading up to that because him and his Sophia or Gabriella got some other activities going on. And what's up with the doppelganger? That does not look like it does not look like Lestat at all. That's the funny
Just
part.
been sitting there looking slow.
Right. Looking slow, looking dumb with no contact in his eyes. That's funny to me. But yeah, I just looked at Daniel because Daniel thinking about what's next for him, his next prize, and stuff like that. So he's trying to get to the next, his next big thing with this whole Lestat interview. Yeah, that's it.
Oh yeah,
Yeah. Sophia. Oh, I'm sorry. You about to say
yeah. Go
something?
ahead. Go ahead. I was just about to say, Tika.
Okay. Yeah. Sophia Gabriella, she's toxic AF. She's like the worst thing that has happened to Lestat since I've been watching Interview with a Vampire. When he should be somewhere working, which is what he was already planning to do, she's got him out here unaliving brand new bride and grooms. Like, girl, get your old self some life. Aren't you like 3,000 years old at this point? Go find you something else to do. Find you another version of Lestat. Like, leave him alone. You are really you're not good for him. Like, Armand is not good for him. Sophia Mama Nasty is not good for him at all. But it was definitely funny when, oh yeah, you really thought I was gonna laugh and cry. I mean, you really thought I was gonna cry for you? Like that was a fake cry. Like you really thought that's what I was gonna give you? You have not earned the right to get that from me, not yet. So yeah, I loved it. And of course, Daniel say he gotta get his one way or another. But we're gonna see at what cost it's gonna come. So yeah, I love that immediate. And as far as people talking about they don't like it with the music, he's a rock star. We gonna get the music. The music, if you pay attention, the music is telling a story. Okay,
It is.
so you gotta listen. You just gotta listen. Take a minute and listen.
Exactly. It's telling us a story. They ain't trying to hear us. They don't hear us though. They don't hear us. They ain't paying attention. And apparently they don't know the lore. If y'all knew the lore, this is part of Lestat. So y'all got to accept that this comes along with his story and journey.
Right.
I'm gonna start with you, Tamika, before we get on the path here. So Nikki had an interesting journey, especially if you read, because I got the book too as well. And it's different how they met within the book, but they meet up. Nikki did play the violin. They joined the theater. Lestat was acting, and Nikki was playing the violin. And then when Lestat got abducted by Magnus, he took him away, and he really missed Lestat, but he didn't know what happened to him. And then, like, once he kind of figured out, because we kind of see in season 2 what happened, like, the Children of Darkness kind of took Nikki for a little while. Lestat and get him. Then Lestat explained to him that he was a vampire. Nikki asked to be changed into one. He did. He did not turn out well. He kind of went insane for a little while. Now it's a lot more lore about like what happened to actually in the books, Armand cut his damn hands off. You guys, but he gave him back. But in the book, he still ended up in the fire. But like in the show, Armand tossed his ass into the fire. He's like, he ain't gonna be no good. Throw his ass to the damn fire. So Nikki had a very tragic life, but Lestat loved him. Tamika, how did you feel about our boy Nikolai?
Yeah, this was interesting. I felt bad for him because this is what I was saying earlier with it. I feel like they got a certain type. Okay, Lestat has a certain type. This was his first love, but there's a lot of similarities between him and Louis. Okay, like it was already something a little off. There's some depression and some things happening, and you know how they say when a person get power or money, it just enhances who they already are. I feel like the same thing goes for them with being a vampire. So he was already a little shaky, and we was doing okay, but then the stat you also playing in his face. You're coming in here talking about, oh no, the doctor came and you got delusions and this and that, and he like, just tell me the truth. But then it's like, can you handle the truth? Now when you get it, you like, oh well, just you don't love me enough to do it to me. And even though I can't stand his raggedy mama, she was right, and like we already mentioned, our mom was right when it comes to that, because not everybody can handle this. But the staff feeling like, I love him, I'm gonna give him what he wants. It's like, be careful what you ask for, because you just might get it. And now when you get it, you even more out there than what you already was. That definitely wasn't the answer. And so unfortunately, he had to go. He had to get up out of here. And I definitely felt bad. You could tell that, the staff didn't want to do that. The similarities was crazy, because I remember Louis talking about the dark wood, and then Nikki's talking about the dark wood. I said, oh, I remember that one. I'm like, what's going on here? And also, it was so funny when him and Mama and Ron and Lestat is sitting up on the balcony. Lestat was like, listen, it's getting too damn tight in here. Like, I got to get the hell up out of here. I don't speak French. Oh, I was cracking up. Because I'm like, y'all all make horrible choices.
And now that I'm thinking about it, Lestat was sleeping with all of them, Armand.
Exactly.
In here, it's too much. It's way too much. Tika, how did you feel about Nikki and his very tragic story with him and Lestat and their life together, and Paris being these people in performing arts, and then Nikki's life in the life of being a vampire just didn't end well.
Yeah, I absolutely agree with Tamika. Lestat has a type. Mental health is his type. People with issues, depression, that's his type, clearly, because three strikes and you out. Like, what is going on? Plus, you meet a ghoul, but we'll get to that. Like, that says a little something about Lestat. But I like that we got to see how their actual story began, and how it ended. um it was sad because it's not, I don't feel like it was Nikki's fault Nikolai's fault that he had any mental health issues. That wasn't his fault. He thought, oh, I got somebody that I like, and they worked well the very first moment because they were smashing in all the things right in the very beginning. So it was like, dang. And then for him to you know want to be changed, because I want you to change me because you love me. Love me just as much to change me. I felt bad for him, and then he went to did is this part in here where he went and chopped his hand off? I'm like, bruh, now how you gonna play the violin, Nikki? You was doing good. I know you got a little better once you got that bite, but now what are you gonna do? But yeah, it was literally a sad story. Again, for the Lestat lovers, I need y'all boy to make better choices when it comes to relationships.
He definitely does. In the book, The Vampire Lestat, when they first met, they weren't in Paris when they first met. They were, in this whatever town that Lestat is from, and he noticed that although Nikki's family was pretty well off, they did okay, but he kept noticing that there was just something about Nikki and feeling like he was always in a dark place, and he just was always in like a bad mood and very pessimistic. And Lestat was like, maybe if we move to Paris and he can play his violin, and I can be an actor, like if we find our place in creative arts and we move to this new place, that he will start to feel better. So Lestat really just did as much as he could to try to help Nikki feel better. And I'm like, this also was the same attitude he took with Louis in the season 1 of Interview of the Vampire, because remember, Louis was just so upset because he was just like, oh, I can't be with my family anymore, and these white people are treating me XYZ, even though I have money, they still treat me like this because I'm black. And Lestat was just like, I'm giving you money, and you have this house and these opportunities, and you have this, this life as being immortal, and you're still sad, and you're still, resentful and hostile of me. And then that's why Lestat made Claudia for Louis in hopes that it would cheer Louis up and he would come out of this dark place. Like, Lestat is really trying, he's really going after these people that are really in these like really dark places.
Yes.
And that are going through things emotionally. And by the time we get to the end of this episode, it's because Lestat ain't trying to solve and heal his own trauma. He was running from his own trauma by trying to help everybody else out instead of himself. Monique, how did you feel? You ain't no Dr. Phil.
All right, that's what I'm like. I just feel bad for Nikolai from beginning to end, all the way around. It broke my heart that he went gone mad, and I was like, oh, what is going on here? And yeah, the mom was right. Armand, okay. But we ain't gonna let that part slide when he talking about I told Lestat I love you.
Lestat, I love you. And Lestat said, ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't you stay you? And what that mean? What's that supposed to mean?
You have to get out of there. I was like, oh damn, Armand, you played yourself. Like, what the hell?
But he was the only one brave enough to toss Nikki ass into the damn fire because ain't nobody else want to do it. They see he was out here acting a straight fool. He was about to get everybody discovered. He called Armand to do what he couldn't do.
Yeah, because he's just as mad. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's mad and heartbroken, and he really upset that it didn't work on Nicholas.
Right. Rejected. So he'll do anything to please Lestat, for sure.
Oh, for sure, without a doubt.
He was
which
trying
is
to
crazy.
save the sanctity of the vampire life. They ain't supposed to be
Nah.
revealing people to humans. And Nikki was
If
about to be like,
Nah,
Lestat said jump off a cliff, Armand was gonna do it.
he would. He was like,
well, lucky for him, he would do it and fly. Okay, he would do it and fly away. Okay, he got the cloud gift. Y'all ain't gonna tell. Yep, he'd be like, "Yep,
Oh
sure
my
would,"
God.
and be
Yeah,
floating.
he would. Mhm.
acting like a simp.
But
Oh
first
my
of all,
God.
this is Armand's. This is Lestat's telling of the story. Armand probably ain't even do it like that. That's because
Mhm.
this is how Lestat told it. This was his version of how
Sure.
it happened. I bet you it didn't go
Okay.
like that.
Okay.
I
We
bet you
need
it
a
didn't go
mark.
like
We need
that.
Uh-huh,
a
sure.
book then.
I bet you ain't even go like that.
Oh my
But that's
gosh.
okay because I said we we got the vampire Armand too. Okay, we gonna get his side of the story. Y'all trying to make it seem like he was simping. No, no,
Well, does
no.
his side really matter? Not really. Come on.
Dang.
Yes. Again, do
Dang.
we got to set the record straight again?
Dang.
His
Dang.
side is probably the only one that's the truth.
I don't believe that.
We got lying ass Louis
Oh, Jesus.
and all over the place.
And Armand's not a liar at the end of this episode. Roughly. Uh,
Magnus the demon.
Y'all, man. They even described
yes,
Magnus. They said
Magnus is
Magnus looked a mess. So I knew he was gonna look a mess when we got here. Magnus looked like he was one of the damn first vampires.
Right. Right.
He was
Right.
probably alive in biblical times because he was so ready to be over with. He was so done. Like in the book, like right after he changes Lestat, he was just like, all right, so it's some treasure in the tower. Just go over there in that room. That's where all my riches is at. And don't walk in the sun. So I'm be out
Right.
of here. I'm be out. And Lestat was like, "What you mean? Where you going?" He's like, he set a fire. He's like, I'm done. I'm about to be out of here. And he was like, "Wait, so you ain't gonna like help me? Like I'm just and you how you just gonna turn me and then leave?" He's just like, "Oh yeah, when you drink blood, just make sure that they still alive. Don't drink the blood while they dead." But that's it.
Mhm.
And the only
Yeah,
other
he looked half dead himself.
he was ready to go. The only thing he told him, he said, when I
exactly.
jump into the fire, make sure y'all scatter my ashes. Because he said, if you don't scatter the ashes, I could come back. And if I come back, it ain't gonna be no good for you. Like you ain't gonna want this to happen. Make sure when I'm dead, I stay dead. I'm trying to stay dead. Let me loose. And then he dumped his ass in the fire. Like Magnus was ready to go. I don't know what kind of life Magnus lived, but apparently he might have been burnt before and came back to pieces. This is why he looked a hot ass mess. Magnus was ready to be up out of here. But Lestat was trying to tell this story. Why did this turn into a whole damn pop song MTV video when
Yep.
he gave us this first montage of Magnus to try to make it seem like it wasn't as bad as it was? I'm like, now Lestat, now you know
That
damn
man,
better.
that turned into a whole Taylor Swift song.
Exactly.
I was like,
What is
okay, we
going
listen to Tay
on
Tay
here?
right now.
I know we're not romanticizing our trauma right here. Come on, I'm like, come on now, Lestat. That you know damn well that this is not how it happened. Magnus took his ass from his damn room and bed right from up under Nikki and
Yep.
kept fed off of him for a few days, and then was just like, well, I guess I'll give you the dark gift. And that's but Magnus did stalk him though. Magnus was showing up at the theater, at their shows, just kind of like waiting on him to the opportunity where he's like, all right, then now I'm gonna go ahead and give it to him. But by him trying to romanticize this to Daniel, I was like, now Lestat, we got to be real with ourselves. Tika, how did you feel about the Crypt Keeper Dracula over here?
He gave everybody else a song. He had to give Magnus a song as well. But I thought Magnus was disgusting. I heard in the book that Magnus actually didn't have any teeth. So they made him look a point better than what he is, in the book. Like he had a couple of teeth. They were dingy, very much so dingy. And his fangs were sharp and clean, but other than that, he just looked like a something from the dead. Like he is something that you wouldn't want to get blood from. And to see that, I felt bad for Lestat after finding out that, he held him. Like, and they gave us, yes, we heard about this where he was held by Magnus, but but also they gave us the visual of him being held with all these other unalive bodies. And then all of a sudden, now that I'm about half unalive, now you want to come and try to give me this gift. I don't even know if I wanted it, especially I don't know if I want it from you. You look a hot mess, and I feel like I might turn into a hot mess after you put in me whatever it is you're trying to do to me. I felt bad. I actually felt bad for Lestat, and it takes a lot for me to feel bad for Lestat. But that was a moment where I
Because
was
you done
like,
had the smoke for Lestat for a while.
I'd have had to smoke for Lestat a while, girl. But he took me there, and I guess them giving us this whole pop song. This is Magnus's song. It kind of cushioned the blow to what we were actually seeing on screen. And you see the bruises and the everything swelling up on Lestat. It was dark. It was extremely dark, and so. Yeah, Magnus, I'm glad you went to hell in a handbasket. Please don't show your face ever again.
I know that breath was hot. Can you imagine somebody biting your neck and their teeth look like that?
He just look nasty and dirty, like he don't
looking
even
like
touch water.
Dragonfly Jones. Just
challenge. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Monique, how did you feel about Magnus?
I was like, I'm glad I'm not eating when he came on my screen because it's like he was eating maggots. Never saw a toothbrush day in his life, a clean rag. I'm like, what's we doing here? Like, get this man away from me. I felt bad for the side. Like, why he put it all up on you? And the way he was crawling away from him and on that floor kind of remind me of that moment for Color Girls. Well, homegirl was, yeah, she was on a date and he went crazy and she was trying to get away. She was gonna end up on the floor and he was on top of her from behind. I was like, oh my goodness, that's crazy. I just couldn't. I felt bad for him in that moment. But why he made a song out of it, like it was romantic, is crazy for me. But
Exactly. I'm like,
yeah,
the music is not matching the assault. And
right, I was like, you meant assault.
Okay.
Like, dude can be assaulted. Like,
I think he had to laugh to keep from crying in that particular moment because that was a lot.
I guess.
That was a lot.
It was.
But this is Magnus's nightmare fuel.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Like he had to look. Have they ever talked about vampires in the Bible? If they did, I know Magnus was there. He had to be there. That's how old he looked. I know he was.
Oh, he was beyond the Bible. Like,
he had to be around there somewhere because he was just done. Like, I'm gonna just like give this gift away to one more person and then I'm gonna be out. I'm out of here. He was doing way too much because the way it looked like he'd been through some things. So yeah, he had to. No, this ain't it, Magnus. This ain't it. I was so over him and his creepy ass and his damn dungeon. I know he was burned at the stake a few times. That's probably why he looked like that. That's probably why he said, "Scatter my ashes." I know they had to have burned him. Somebody held him at the Salem witch trials to burn his ass. I'm pretty sure of it. He's coming back.
Okay, they should have. Oh, geez.
Yeah,
it was just funny to me how, not funny, but it was just crazy how with each song we're getting to see all of his muses. This was another one of Lewis's muses. So we saw Nikki in a song, and then we got to see Magnus Nasty behind it in the same song in the muse, the image. And I'm like, bro, I hope you getting this out your system because we don't want to ever see either one of them ever again. That was a lot.
Never, forever, never.
Yeah, forever, never. It's fine.
So after he tells this story about Magnus and Nikki, and Daniel is looking like, oh yeah, like he got the ultimate tea. He's looking like he got tea that he didn't get from Louis. Because Louis ain't telling him none of this backstory. He's like, oh, Louis ain't tell me about Nikki. Louis ain't tell me about Magnus. Like, this is the story right here. And then he go look on the playback, and all you see is Lestat staring into the screen for 30 minutes. like, where is it? Where is my story? This is the gold right here. This is the money maker right here. This the story right here. And a whole time, Lestat only told Daniel all of this telepathically. Like, Daniel, you got to step your vampire game up. Step your vampire game up, because Louis had a whole telepathic episode, and Daniel had no idea that he was in this whole telepathic episode with Lestat. And when he figured that out, he was pissed. Monique, how did you feel about him being glamored that whole time?
When he told old dude to get out his eyes or something, I was like, please don't tell me he about to do some fugazi stuff. And he did. I was like, that's what I automatically, because it's always something with Lestat. He always doing some slick shit. Okay, let's keep it a buck. So I figured he did something. Then when he rewound the tape, I'm saying, see, there it is. He said, you're not gonna get this on record. Okay. And he just looked stupid. Yeah, like he need a vampire guy 101. You know how to vamp. You know how to know you getting glam. Like having a he need, because he's still new to this vamp game. So he need definitely a vampire 101 book, like how to vamp.
And his maker kind of abandoned him, so he didn't really stick around to teach him the ways of the vamp.
Don't scratch your head now. Ain't his maker Armand?
Yeah, she didn't want to say that loud and clear.
Right. Say
well,
what?
First of all, Louis is the one who's supposed to have told him this stuff. Him and Louis is the one that's friends. Armand was never his friend. Anyway. He wasn't his friend.
Well,
Louis should have been able
Louis
to
trying to tell him get the hell out of there.
Right.
But Louis shouldn't have left him there, okay? He shouldn't have left him there. Like, why would you
that wasn't Louis' responsibility. You lied to me. You lied on me. You think you mess with my mind. You think I'm gonna try to stick around, but you know it is what it is. I think that Daniel was like kind of excited because, or not so much to kind of like excited because somebody else experienced something that was like dark. When Daniel was changed, we never really saw how Armand did him. He had already been in the little tussle, so we didn't really see if Armand actually changed him right away, or if he, if he drug him up and through the house. We didn't see. So it's like, okay, you know how they say when somebody else is going through something, you like it's and like you want to hear like their bad news, so you don't feel like you're the only one going through something bad. And I feel like that's what pissed Daniel off, because now I can't retell this story. Like I went through something too, and you went through something, but I won't be able to repeat the story. And in this whole time, I was like, Daniel, where's your handy dandy notebook, sir? You normally writing everything else down, or you got that look. I know this is a documentary, but you're normally taking your notes. You're normally pressing play on the record button. Where was it at this time? But I guess with his,
it's 2025.
With I guess with Lestat's slow down powers, everything would have slowed down, stopped, came to a complete halt when it came to the technology side. But are we gonna get oh well, Daniel. Damn Daniel. Are we gonna get to Yarda or whatever, the doppelganger and Gabrielle nasty behind?
Now that you speak of it. Y'all know I wasn't gonna.
I had to watch out like this. I had to do one eye. I'm like, oh my god,
she was nasty.
Y'all know I wasn't gonna leave that part out because
I was fine hearing it, but actually seeing it, I was like,
he got herpes on his lip.
I'm like, you couldn't have waited until after the interview to have done this. You stepped out mid-interview with your son's doppelganger, who really ain't look like he ain't the light in his mind is very dim. Looks very dim.
Very.
And so I know ain't no, especially that you a vampire, ain't no human on the planet that can cause you to be doing all that hooting and hollering like you was doing in the bathroom. I said, now Gabriella, you doing way too much, because I know it wasn't that. I know it wasn't given that. Ain't no way it was given that.
She wanted to make sure everybody in the studio heard her,
exactly.
Especially Lestat.
I know it wasn't given that. It couldn't have been given that. But you was in there knowing that they recording this, trying to do the interview, and the face and he knew she was in there acting a fool for no goddamn reason, and then came back in there and sat down. Somebody, just I can't. I can't. I was trying to defend her last week. I was trying to defend her.
That.
I can't.
You can't defend right. Past that.
I can't.
It's like you love your son, but you're you sleeping with, you hunching the twin, like the fake twin. Like, what is wrong with you? That was so disrespectful. Even though I am not condoning the incestuous relationship that Gabriella and Lestat have, right? I'm not condoning it, but it's like you cheating on your thing. Like, why you like? I didn't understand.
What was supposed to have some kind of sense of loyalty there,
right? Yeah, some loyalty. So why would you do that in the midst of him telling this story that he has never told to anyone ever? And you're doing this at this most vulnerable, weakest moment for him when he might actually have needed you. He could have needed a one of them cigarettes that you be smoking on. He just could have needed you to hold his hand. He revealed that this is my actual mama. Like, she was trifling, and I'm glad he left her behind standing out there in that parking lot. Get the hell on. Get somebody else to do it. Find somebody else to get you around, or whatever the case may be. But I was like, oh, Gabriella, you just please, Lestat, please take her out before it's over with. Please, she can go.
Yeah, she trifling. Yeah, because we see her in the background as he, like you said, telling his story. Tell her doppelganger to put on his wig, and then follow him, follow her, or whatever. I was like, thought you got him putting costume, getting him in costume before y'all do the do. It's crazy to me.
Yep.
I was like, this lady is on one. She is crazy, and he didn't really reveal that that's his mom. He kind of backpedaled.
Yeah, he alluded. Yeah. Daniel, I think Daniel,
come out in my heart,
he gonna put 2 and 2 together. Daniel can really put 2 and 2 together if you really think about it, and I think he will eventually figure it out. And you know what? I just thought about it when Tika was talking about it. Lestat has been trying to give to these people that he loves what his mom didn't give to him, because then he's telling these stories and he's sad, and you can see, like, even though he's like, I know how to bounce back now, but it still hurts because I never healed my trauma. Like, all he really wanted was his mom to come hold him. Like instead of walking to the damn bathroom, you could have walked over to your son and held him and been like, I didn't know Lestat. Like, I just, or back then I just didn't have it to give because I was depressed because you know, your damn leprosy daddy, through it. Back then, right? He was doing the most, and I went like he was trying to, like he it was like when he's giving a cry for help, she don't know how to be there. Just like when she told him when she was still human, she's just like, I'm sick and I'm about to die soon, and she just walked away from him. Right? And he's just like, how you gonna give me that type of bad news and then just like walk away? Like, instead of her leaning into comforting him, she's going out. And so Lestat, when he's looking at these people who are like broken and depressed and sad, it's like, okay, like maybe what if I'm the one to hug them? Like, what if I try to cheer them up? What if I do these things? Because clearly we know his damn devil ass daddy didn't do it, and cold shoulder mom didn't do it, and she's still alive. Definitely a cold shoulder. She could, like, she can be that for him right now, but you in there screaming and hollering in the background. But she know damn well
she a vamp.
All that. It wasn't all that.
we know a vamp is not gonna make her change to be something that she never was, because she was cold. She even colder now times 10 as a vamp. Yeah. So it's like hiding who they originally were. If she was originally that, so she can't like gain that now.
Well, she damn sure need to find it, because she need to find it somewhere. If this young man literally risked his life for you, had empathy for your situation, and said, I'm gonna be the man and go and take out these, let him tell it, 8 wolves, then you need to figure out a way to change who you are. Please hurry up and get rid of her. Send her on her way, or send her to you, her maker. You can get rid of her. Let her go. I'm sick of her.
We see you in the chat. There's another Louis fan over here, Louis supporter over here.
Hey. Hashtag Team Louis.
The Louis.
Yeah, this is about Armand today.
Is it? We
Oh,
barely
no,
even
baby,
have him.
Oh no,
Look,
baby!
we barely wasn't even
She
there.
waiting for Louis to. She
Did I have
probably
to show
waiting on
y'all
Louis
who's in
to
the back?
last, right?
Today is about
She
Armand.
She waiting on Louis to go last, right? I think that's what she's doing because Louis was the hero. I'm just saying. I told y'all he was gonna be Blade.
this today is about Armand, but I'm gonna give Louis his props though. I'm gonna give it up
Armand
to
don't
him.
get
Girl, what had 5 minutes
don't get
screen time? Louis had more than that.
Okay.
But that's how you finish off the episode though. Okay, that's how you lead the people wanting more. We gonna get into it. But I was proud of Louis here, and Jacob Anderson been fine. That's the reason why I started watching the show anyway. Okay, because I was just like, Jacob Anderson starting the show. I'm gonna watch it. Okay, Raleigh Ritchie, all the names, all you guys.
Right.
But it was in this scene, y'all. Louis was something else, and I don't know what Jacob had channeled to come into this, because like when we first seen him pull up on Bruce and his coven crew or whatever, he was full on John Wick, but he was so calm, just like John. Like he just was like, I'm looking for Bruce. Are you a killer? You know we're a killer, and he was literally walking through the house slaughtering people. Like, you're not Bruce. You're not killer. And by the time he got to your boy, he pulled out that Mortal Kombat fatality, pulled his damn spine out of him, and sat his ass down. And those pages that he had pulled out of her diary when Daniel was going through them in season 1, and Daniel was like, where the missing pages at? I want to read them. Louis still had the pages. And he used this as a moment to read them to Bruce, to let him know, I know who you are, and I know you remember who this person is. And that's why I am here. Louis was so calm in this scene. He was so calm, but I could tell he was and he was still hurt. Louis is still very, very hurt about Claudia. And this is that period of time when Claudia was not with them, when she was gone. Mm-hmm. So he didn't know what she was doing. He didn't know who she was around. And this was a point in time where he could not protect her. Yeah. Because he wasn't there. She blocked out her mind so that he couldn't track her. And like, he still feels bad that he couldn't protect her. And looking at the man who did what he did to her on these pages, oh yeah, Bruce, you had to go, and you had to go in the worst way. So I was here for Louis in this scene. Like this was John Wick. This was a Mortal Kombat fatality. I'm gonna give Louis his props on this one. Go ahead, Tika, because I know the boy. Go ahead.
Louis said, finish him. he got a couple of vertebrae out his back. I was like, yes. Then he twisted that jaw. I was like, yes again. And then he proceeds to read the story, read the letter, read the pages from the diary of what actually happened. We never knew. We never heard of what actually, we kind of knew that there was the idea of there was some type of assault, right? But the details were very, very grueling to hear that this man was sticking things in her. Like, it was just a lot. And then breaking her arm, breaking bones and breaking them again. And
re-breaking
it was so much just for a girl who is stuck at a certain age to go through what she went through by the hands of this demon seed. But when Louis cracked that jaw, I was like, yes, Louis, get him again. And then he proceeds to, after finishing and reading that letter, he places it on his head. Don't set that thing on fire. Drop it on his head. Burn, baby, burn. But what he should have done was got Baby Jade's behind too, because I feel like
exactly he should have got her too. Because I said, this is the fool you finna marry,
right?
Really?
I knew she had something to do with it though. I knew she was some kind of way connected, and I knew we were going to see her again. I just felt like we were going to see her again. So he should have took her out too though. Took her out.
We don't leave no stone unturned. I feel like this might come back to bite them in the ass, but he should have took her ass out too. Nah, this your man? This the guy?
Right.
This the guy? Oh yeah. You
I'm stand by your man. Come stand by your man.
That part.
Stick beside him. Go.
Okay. Right. And one more thing, y'all. I told y'all he was coming through that thing like Blade with the sword. Swiss cheese.
He was slicing and dicing. Head was rolling.
I loved it. Yes.
And then he took flight, knocked on somebody's window. They opened it like a dummy, and then got
This is the Louis that I wanted from season. This is what he should have been done. Monique, how did you feel about Louis just completely going just full on Mortal Kombat blade mode? Like this is the Louis I like.
Look, it turned me on. Did something for me. You know,
I know, right?
I had to
There's something wrong with
pause.
us.
I had to pause and go to the washroom. Check on myself. Make sure I'm good down there. I'm playing. But yeah, it did something to you, girl. And yeah, he came in standing on business. He was there on the mission. He was there to get who he came to get. And it's funny to me how Bruce and him and his girl came in calmly walking in and not seeing all these bodies laid out, and they calmly came down too. And talking about where's the food. He said I had to call them an Uber. Like y'all,
he did.
He did. I'm like, y'all literally got people down here on IVs and stuff, and these tubs and cages. It's just crazy to me. But yeah, so yeah, he did his big one, and I'm not mad at it. I just wish, I would just need his girl to stand beside her man and get this work too. That's all I needed. So it's always that cycle of you leave someone behind, somebody else gonna come back for revenge some way or another. You're not gonna see it coming.
Because I don't like loose ends. I don't
be mad. This how he lost his leg. If she come back around, spin the block, I'll be highly upset.
Because that's this exact. I was just for that because we didn't even think about that before. But see, this is why I don't do loose ends. This is why I don't do them.
Right.
But yeah, Louis was too fine in this scene, but he did what needed to finally be done and was looking good doing it. So come on, Jacob. Okay, he was too fine right here. Oh, no.
Mm-hmm. He rolled up, listened to some damn hip hop. I'm like,
right. He was ready. Oh, that was New Orleans Louis that pulled up on Bruce. That was New Orleans Louis.
Fifth Ward.
Hello. EJ finally here with us. EJ, go on talk about your boy Louis right quick. Did you like him in this scene? Did he give what needed to be given?
Yeah, I was here for Louis in this scene. I told y'all if it's something happened that was gonna make me like him again, then I'll let y'all know. And in this moment, I was like, okay, Louis, you might have found something with this one. You might have did something right here. But now this was past due. This is past time. I was just happy that it went down. And I was happy that he left no stone unturned. I like that we got the pages that we didn't get prior, that we finally got to hear exactly what they were, the so-called missing pages from the diary. And it was sad. This whole scene was sad, especially the way it was intertwined with Lestat's scene. So I don't know. I cried allegedly.
Go watch the video, y'all. When it's uploaded,
let me go on and talk about you. I know somebody had to cry because if Jacob and I see them tears was welling up in his eye. He was really hurt because he still thinks of Claudia as his child and that the child that he just could not protect, and it made him sad to know that man did all of that to her in a place that he could not save her, and that so it was really, really heartbreaking, and my heart breaks for Louis in that moment. But yeah, Bruce, you was living way longer than you should have. You and your coven had to go, and that you need to spin the block and get baby Jinx. She got to get out of there too.
Yeah, can you imagine trying to move around and a portion of your spine is missing? Snatch the vertebrae out. I never would have thought of that. I never would have thought that. Now sit your ass down somewhere.
Right, ain't got no choice but to sit.
Right.
Can't go nowhere. You should have left them like that for a little while. Exactly. I feel like
I watched too much more to come back, so it was up my alley.
I feel like he could have let him sit in the stuff for a little bit longer. He could have been like, "I'll come back in a week. I'll be back. You ain't going nowhere. I'll be back in a week to check on you, torture you some more, just like you did. How long did you have Claudia? Say what, about a week or two? About 2 weeks?
Right.
That's about how.
Let me break your arm. Your arm is next. Okay.
Yep, let me get those. Let me come back, get them fingers, come back, get them toes, knock them ankles loose. Oh, right.
Take an eye.
Okay.
I would have held him a little bit longer, but that's just me. And I feel like he would have deserved that because I know Claudia ain't the first or the last one that he's done this way, but it won't be no more.
Right.
That'd be the end of that one. Now we get to the end of the episode, and Lestat is leaving the interview, and then he's starting to go into like a mode of like psychosis and hallucinate and still seeing Magnus because he sat there and told Daniel this whole damn fantasy story about how he was, you know, turned to a vampire, and he left out that it was a very traumatic experience and that he was assaulted, he was kidnapped, he was tortured, he was held captive, and then he was abandoned to live this vampire life by himself that he knew nothing about. He had to figure it all out by himself. And he's seeing in the audience Magnus and his brothers is all out there, and he just everybody that's dead and go. I see dead people. They all just around. All my friends are dead. He pushed me to the edge.
Okay.
Everything is going wrong. And then not only he's not the only one. Then we got Louis thinking that the little girl in the restaurant is Claudia. So he go first of all, Louis, you don't even need human food. First of all, why is you in there ordering stuff? Is this show? Because remember, he said he tries to do one human food a week just to keep up appearances. So is this your one human meal, your cup of coffee that you need a week just to be around this little girl that reminds you of Claudia? Because your ass over here hallucinating too. And does y'all think that Louis and Lemuel, whatever his name is, Mr. Tall, dark, and handsome over there, that got something going on for real? Because he sat there and told Lestat, that we just, smashing, ain't nothing like that. Then why he on your screensaver and why he calling you and checking in and stuff? That doesn't give late night,
booty calls.
Exactly. That's not what it was
giving.
Exactly. It's giving companion, Louis. It's giving companion. But I'm surprised he didn't tell him what he was doing though. Like he didn't say, I'm about to go knock some heads loose in the name of my child.
He just saved you safe. So I just thought he knew.
Exactly. And then he went, to this restaurant visiting this little girl. Like after a while, she gonna start to notice that there's this man coming in there and ordering the same thing all the time just to stare at me. So it's gonna get real creepy, Louis. So you might not want to do this too much. But yeah, him and Lestat by the end of the damn episode, y'all seeing stuff that y'all shouldn't be seeing. Monique, how did you feel about Lestat hallucinating in the damn car and then Louis going to the restaurant just so he can hallucinate and think about Claudia some more?
I knew his ass was gonna get in a car accident because what the heck? Why you can't pull over and hallucinate? You put other people's lives in danger.
He should have flew home. Why did he even
dead
drive?
already? Other people ain't. Like what's we doing? Like for real. No consideration there. While you being hunted by your abuser. It was just wild, and like I said, every time Magnus come on screen, it's like ugh. Like when he opened his mouth, it's just like no. And him seeing because we heard about this, him going to the diner and seeing Claudia last episode, right? And then we actually get to see it. This young lady who looked like Claudia. So I was like, okay, he was actually telling the truth there. I guess so. Yeah. I don't know. It's not healthy. None of this is healthy for either one of y'all. To be real honest in real life, that's not healthy at all. Need to go work on that. Go see somebody about that, like how to make those things stop. And you need to stop visiting this diner.
Like, yes, he definitely does. And you know what? I got a feeling that little girl probably don't even look like Claudia. Okay, she probably don't even look like Claudia at all. This little girl, she exactly. He probably see a little black girl in his mind, make it look like Claudia. Because I guarantee you, if we see this from another person's perspective, that don't even look like Claudia. Louis is making.
We need to get Daniel on the case.
Exactly. EJ, how did you feel about Lestat hallucinating in the car and Louis going to this restaurant because he thinks this child looked like Claudia?
As far as Louis is concerned, I think that this is his way of trying to find closure, like trying to find a way to move on, like because a lot of times when we do something, we think this thing is going to bring us peace, right? We think that, oh, if I get this revenge, I'm going to have this peace and I'm going to be able to just go on. But I think that this was Louis's way of really trying to see if he really found that if this really helped, you know, but I don't think it did. Like I don't think it did. Like I don't think that getting rid of what's his name, Bruce, really did the thing. Like I don't think it allows him to get rid of the guilt that he feels, which is why he's going to continue to visit her because of that. And then that's what's going to get weird, I suppose. I mean, I don't really know, but I think that that's what's going to end up happening. But as far as Lestat is concerned, that was so sad to me. Like I really feel like it was just very heartbreaking to see that both of them was both getting taken advantage of. Like, you know, like Louis going through this thing where he's telling the story and, you know, baby girl is recounting all the things that happened to her. And then come to find out, Lestat didn't have this fairy tale thing where he was turned and it was all roses and peaches and all these things like he made it out to be. Turned out it was very violent. It was like he was violated too. Like they were both violated in unimaginable ways. And Lestat clearly has that inside of him that he's never been able to deal with. Like you can tell that it just sits there. That's the reason why it came up the way that it came up. That's the reason why he didn't want to share it with Daniel. That's the reason why he would rather romanticize it rather than let it be for what it is. And then when it finally has to hit the surface, it breaks him. You know, like, damn, you know, this is what actually happened. This is what my maker really thought of me. Not he loved me and had my picture. And because that love song was, it was nice love song. I won't lie. That was like one of the best parts. But it was very good. But that just is not what it was at the end of the day. And so I think that the accident part was interesting. And then we got to remember that we also had Gabriella doing the things that she was doing right there in front of him as well with his, that's just gross, with his knockoff, you know, like you still want to get with your son any way possible. So we're going to go get with the knockoff. Yeah, it was just a lot going on for him. And at the end of the day, I don't know. I feel like you just walk away seeing a different side of Lestat and maybe even understanding him a little bit more. I'm not saying that, you know, I know Lestat can be an asshole sometimes, but not saying that's an excuse. But the stuff that he went through just makes you think like, hey, you know, I wish that him and Claudia honestly maybe could have talked about things more. I wish just something different for them, because I feel like they really could relate to each other more if they just, I don't know, could get past whatever it was that was going on between the two of them. But I think that they really would have saw that they are very similar.
But we don't know because we hadn't heard Lestat's version of him and Claudia.
Right.
Yet. So maybe he tried. We don't know. I guess hopefully we get to see his take on his relationship with Claudia, because all we have is like Louis' perspective, and we know Louis has to be lying.
Here we
hold
go.
up,
Here
wait,
we go.
hold on.
Here we go.
Wait, hold up. She could have not said that last part.
Throw slander on Louis' celebration day.
Okay.
You should have had a picture of Louis in the background.
He do. Y'all know he be telling them. Tika, how did you feel seeing Lestat having a whole mental breakdown in the car? Lestat should have just went on and flew home. I don't even know why he got a damn wheel of a vehicle. Yeah. If he was gonna do all that.
That's exactly what it was. It was a breakdown. Like he just told his story and how do I handle it? How do I deal with what actually happened to me? He was never, he never had anybody to really talk to and confide in about this specific situation. Even somebody who we thought he would have told that all this stuff happened to him would have been Louis, but he never really revealed that, that magnitude of the relationship between him and Magnus nasty behind at all. So it's like, how do I process this? Okay, go drink, go tear up a car, go flip a car, watch it burn, and walk away in Lestat fashion and go perform. And you know, he told his mama and Magnus raggedy behind that you can't F love away. You can't just escape from it, you know. So the love song was he was hitting them notes, okay. Sam Reed, I can't lie, bro. You were hitting those notes. And then to see the what is, I don't remember her name. Was it Regina or something? Her name's some Regina. In the restaurant. It was another sad moment, and I'm hoping Louis will only use it, you know, just for closure. Maybe he'll visit from time to time, but don't do anything drastic. Don't make yourself sick behind this girl who is your version of Claudia. Like, okay, I got my closure. I unalived the demon that did what it did to her. I'm sure he's gonna still have a little bit of resentment because he wasn't there, or guilt because he wasn't there when all of these things kind of happened, or even there to kind of prevent this stuff from happening. But I want Louis to also understand Claudia left on her own. Like, you weren't the one that forced her to leave. She chose to leave, and unfortunately she found herself in a jacked up situation. So, you know, it was, I was emotional. I was like, oh, when I saw her on the screen. I thought that they were going to give us Lestat's version of Claudia, but clearly we got this version of Claudia, aka Regina, via my boy Louis. So yeah. I do want Lestat's perspective. So, you know, we can see whether or not Louis was lying, but the majority of her perspective was written down. So, like, what can he say to counteract anything of what Lestat, you know, feels would actually happen, or counteract to what Louis said about dealing with Claudia and person? I mean, as far as him and Lestat dealing with Claudia. But I do want to hear his version.
Me too. That's the piece that we're missing. I definitely want to get their rapport, because it could be a whole different thing. Because, you know, he said he's still being haunted from seeing Claudia as well. So I want to know, like, what that is and what that looks like for Lestat and in his fashion of storytelling. So before we get to the last thing.
I know you freaking lie. It was gonna be something. Okay.
I told y'all I'm not done.
Now she still on this Armand soapbox. Like, can't wait till you get off.
This is how we end the episode. We got to. We got to stand. I stand by the gremlin. Okay, y'all already know this. Okay. So let's see how well y'all know Armand. Which one of these are not his powers?
I don't want to know him. I just need you to know that. I don't know him.
like,
damn.
Like, sorry to this man. Like,
clearly it's not regeneration if he missing the eyes. So that's not one of them. He missing the eyes, so I think it's regeneration.
What y'all got in the chat? Let's see. Out of the cloud gift, pyrokinesis, telepathy, telekinesis, emotion manipulation. He can freeze time. He's a daywalker, mind control, glamour and illusion, or regeneration. Which one can't he do?
I agree with Tika, but I also think that he's horrible at emotion manipulation if it is his power, because the way Lestat said, this desperation don't look good on you, bro. Like, I don't love you. He wasn't able to manipulate this gnat to love him at all.
You mean by regeneration?
Definitely.
Which y'all got?
There he go, that gremlin. Lestat said it.
Which power do y'all think he don't have?
That's what I said. I said I agree with Tika, regeneration, because he's still missing an eye. Like, where's your eye, bro?
And she done Googled all his powers, so I'm waiting to hear this.
I mean, I know he can walk in the daytime, so he definitely a day walk. He got the cloud gift, got telepathy, telekinesis, because that's probably how Lestat learned. Because I low key feel like Lestat used Armand to learn all of his ancient powers. I mean, because his teacher didn't teach him, so he had to learn it from somewhere. I just really think that Armand is so unlikable that he was only good for that. And so the fact that Lestat knows how to do telepathy and all that stuff, I think that he definitely has that. Mind control, we know he got that. He was wiping the minds out left and right. Cloud gift got that. Glamour illusions. Does he have glamour illusions? I don't know. I can't remember if he did it, but I'm pretty sure he probably can. I would think that he probably could. I'm gonna go with regeneration too. I don't know. I'm stick with it.
Yeah, because that the person that said I think regeneration because where did his eye go in one episode? I think that scene that we saw in the very first episode is going to happen again. So it hasn't actually. I don't know how to explain it, but I think we're going to see that scene again. Right? Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, we're gonna see it again. Yeah.
They started from the end at the beginning.
Right. Thank you, because I couldn't get the words out.
Well, partially he doesn't have regeneration. Partially because technically, if the body part was taken away and it's still somewhere else, if it's reattached, it'll work again. Or if he gets somebody else's eye, it'll still work. He can't grow another one, but he can attach another one to him. Like if he loses a limb as well, if you lose a hand or a foot, a toe, if he attaches another one, it'll just his body will have it work. So partially, he can't completely regenerate, but he can bring. So if Armand wanted another eye right away, he can go ahead and get another eye. Okay, he can get another eye. Just so I just wanted y'all to know how powerful he was. I just wanted y'all to go ahead and know how powerful the vampire Armand was, because y'all be playing with the ancient vampire. Y'all be playing with him. And as we end the episode, you know what? Just for that, you know what?
All right.
Y'all was like, y'all gonna listen to this song again.
Oh, every little thing I do never seems enough for you. You don't wanna lose it again, but I'm not like them. Baby, when you find me, it's to love somebody. Guess what? It's gonna be me.
Told y'all.
Hey.
I could have lived my life without that one.
Not Tika, girl, not you jamming.
I was there because them songs was hitting. I don't give a damn about Ron, Arun, Anon, Mon, line ass.
Arun, Aman, is for me.
I'm in Deo.
I was listening to music. The Backstreet Boy. Everything is okay. Girl, you took it back to my days. My days. Okay.
Armand goes by so many names. He just be whatever he feel like. He gonna give y'all whatever name come out at this time. He got 5 damn names, and then so we at the end we circle back around because we was wondering what happened to Alex, because we knew we was gonna see him again. We knew we were gonna see him again because we was just like, yeah, this is a loose end, and I told y'all I don't like loose ends, so. Alex is at damn group therapy because he's in his feelings because he left the band, and he's like, oh, they're gonna blow up soon and y'all are gonna see them and I'm not there, and they're gonna be this big band and they're so popular, and I just feel so bad because I should have been there with them, and he's all in his feelings. And see, I knew it was about to be some shit because when they started circling around the group therapy, why is the little gremlin there? Why are we here?
Yeah, why are we here?
Armand, why are you at this group therapy meeting with Alex? First of all, I know this is purposeful. He don't do nothing on accident. So I know you know who Alex is. So you've been watching Lestat from afar, is what it's giving. That you've been
It's giving
keeping tabs
stalker.
on Lestat. And when that
Yeah,
man left the
stalker.
tour, exactly, you done stalked this damn man, Alex, from the band, and you end up at his damn group therapy. And it looks like you're trying to mind control everybody in the damn circle. They trying to get real therapeutic help. And now you about to start playing your damn mind games again with them. And Alex don't know what the how you trade. You go from one vampire to a whole other one. And the thing is, Lestat told him, I've been keeping y'all safe. He said, some people, he said, they could have came and got y'all at any point in time and y'all never knew it. I've saved y'all's lives and y'all had no idea I did it. But see, Alex, you left out of his proximity and you left yourself open to other vampires. You can't know who, that's part of the great laws. You're not exposed to expose yourself to humans or there will be consequences. And Lestat know the laws. You let Alex leave your presence knowing the great laws. That's a loose end. I feel like Armand is just doing his job.
You really tried to pick that up. Girl. Really tried that.
EJ, go ahead and go. I feel like he's doing his job. I don't know what's wrong. I don't see the problem.
I'm not messing with you today. I'm sorry, T. I apologize.
It was my turn.
Go ahead, Tika.
Because I was ignoring the hell out of her. Listen,
I'm weak.
I feel like Arun. I feel like he's gonna either unalive this dude for good or he's gonna turn him. He's gonna become another vampire. He's gonna go back to the band, and then he's gonna be his side dude at the band. I'm traveling with my babe. Like I don't know his reasoning behind the shenanigans, but he's definitely up to something. EJ and I were watching this and we was trying to figure out who the hell it was. And as soon as he started talking, I was like, this thing on our mind. Go figure. Up to no good.
Please.
Not the Armand Hive stand all the way down. Okay.
Armand Hive, where you at? If y'all watching right now, you the Armand Hive. This the time I need you to stand up. Okay. Team Gremlin, where y'all at?
Live. Why you at that man AA meeting?
Alex needs to run.
Messing with that man at his AA meeting. He trying to get his mind, body, and soul back together, and you in there playing.
In there playing.
Okay. And he already I think that's the one that is attracted to men. He don't know if he want to sleep with men or whatever. I think Alex was the one, so they might become a new couple. Messing with definitely a woman scorn. He is definitely that.
Armand
He definitely playing around, about to play around with Lestat.
He don't do nothing but play out. What else you supposed to do after you've been on the earth for 500 years? I'd be playing all day too.
Find something else to do. Somebody else
to do. Right. Find someone else to do. Find something else to do. Like, get out of here, Gremlin.
We already said in the beginning, Lestat has a type, and the ones that's running thick in the mental health community is definitely his type. The mad men, okay?
I don't feel like he did. He's abiding by the great laws. Lestat shouldn't have exposed himself to a human and let the human walk away. He's doing his job.
No. Stop it, Kay. Stop it. This is truly Armand's his obsession just peeking out. It's giving, why are you so obsessed with me? Okay.
Why are you so obsessed with me?
You know, that's
what my video said.
Okay, it's giving. Why are you so
obsessed
with me? I can't wait till I get to that one, but I mean, not really. I can, but I can't. At the same time, I do want to know what got him here, because not only is he like the most boring vampire that we have met so far,
but snore.
Yeah, just super boring, you know, and just like overly. I've never seen somebody want a vampire the way that he wants Lestat so bad. He wants Lestat to love him in the worst way, like so much that he used Louis. You know, poor Louis didn't even see it coming, you know, like got me feeling bad for Louis for like a whole half a second, because all you did was use him so that you could one up. I was with him longer. I was with Lestat longer. Oh, I got Louis, the one that you love. I was with him, and look how long I was with him for. But it was all a lie. And now that Louis done found out what you are because Daniel done blew up your spot. Instead of you out here teaching your fledgling what he needs to learn, you out here doing the absolute most. Like, nobody called for you, Armand. Nobody asked for you. Nobody said, Armand, we love you so much. We miss you so much. Come hang with. Nobody said any of that. As a matter of fact, nobody wants to see you. Like, Lestat despised you so much that he didn't even want to be in the same box with you. Like, I love you,
Because he said, I love you. He said, I love
like, sir. Like, he was like,
you played yourself.
You desperate. You just played yourself. It's just crazy to me that Armand is this person. And how can you be the oldest vampire in the world and just not, I mean, he's not the oldest one in the world, but how can you be older than all the rest of these and still be this person? Like, you was running around dingy and dirty. You let Lestat influence you into getting cleaned up. Like, you didn't want to be clean. You just wanted to live in utter dirtiness. Like, I'll never get over that. It's the dirtiness for me, and I'll never ever forgive him for being that dirty. Like,
hey, Julia, now, watch out now. Watch out now.
I mean, he was.
Y'all doing too much.
He is, exactly. And I tried to let you go, Julia. I wasn't even going to say it because I feel like every week I'm talking about him and this beige pillow. Like, you know what I'm saying? I feel like I'm talking about him picking lint off the sofa every single week because Jesus.
Y'all, this the person that y'all want. Would y'all rather him wouldn't y'all rather him be picking the lint off the sofa than over here at the AA meeting in the support group? Because see, when he boring and he being a nurse, when he trying to be calm, y'all be talking about him. Now when he want to get active, y'all like, y'all need to sit down. What more do you want from him? Okay, which one do y'all want? When he out here being a whole gremlin and a menace, then it's he doing too much.
He's still boring. Like, that's his problem right there. He's so bored. He doesn't know what to do with his time. Like, he's boring in these relationships. He brings nothing to the relationship besides knowing how to be a vampire. They probably used him like the way that Louis. Look at how much better Louis has gotten as a vampire. He probably learned a lot of things from Armand, the same way Lestat learned everything from Armand. Like, everybody just wants to use him because he's no good for anything else. He sucks. He's boring. He's just a boring individual that somebody should have threw in the fire a long time ago. But you know, I get it. Go off.
The fire ain't gonna burn him, okay? He's 500 years old. If the sun can't burn him, the fire ain't gonna do nothing. Y'all can't get rid of him. Wow. Y'all ain't gonna get rid of your boy that easily.
Oh my God. I wish somebody would do something because he is just a horrible individual. I'll never forgive him for doing that to Claudia. Like, I will never forgive him.
First of all, so you missed it when I had to set the record straight. Okay, Armand ain't do nothing wrong. Half of this.
Yes, the hell he did. Hold on, let me hear this. Let me turn this up.
No, because see, now we got the.
Oh Lord, Tika.
I'm listening. Go ahead.
Hold on, where we at? Let me.
Now we gotta start from scratch.
Cause see what y'all like.
Oh my God. Not back to this.
All right, that's all like.
See, this what we not gonna do. We not gonna keep telling lies on the criminal. We not gonna keep telling these lies, okay? Because Armand ain't have nothing to do with lying to Daniel about killing Lestat. He ain't lie about them journals. That was Louis' lying ass. Okay, Armand actually saved Daniel. Okay, y'all got to give him credit for him. He saved him and gave him a mortal life. Okay, y'all need to give it up to Armand for that. Because if it was up to Louis, Daniel wouldn't even exist anymore.
Girl, those are breadcrumbs.
He told them about creating new vampires. He said either sometimes they can lose their mind or become a revenant. And then you still do it. And look what the hell happened to Nikki. He told Claudia to stay away from Madeline, that was going to be in trouble. Don't be hanging around mortals and stuff. We know we ain't supposed to reveal ourselves to them. But that's part of the great laws. He told y'all. And then Raglan told Daniel, you afraid of Armand, but you really need to be afraid of Louis because he's the one that's more emotionally unstable. Okay, Armand know how to control his emotions, unlike Louis sometimes that be just, he be doing a lot when he be emotional and things like that. He the one that you should be fearing more than Armand. After 500 years, he know how to conduct himself properly. So what we not gonna do is keep lying on the gremlin.
Girl,
I'm setting the record straight.
You ain't said nothing straight because first of all,
Right.
he did let Claudia die. Like he did, and then he sat there and lied like his entire relationship with Louis. And let me hold on, because right, y'all know I can't stand Louis most of the time because I don't like him, but I do love him. But what we not gonna do is do Louis like that. Okay, like at this moment, we gonna set some strict things straight about Louis. First of all, he wiped that man's memory over and over and over again. That's the why his stuff is incredible. And that's exactly why we can't rely on Louis's memory. Like, I get that part. But at the end of the day, what we can rely on is the fact that he lied to this man forever. Sat up there and lived with him 1,000 years. I don't know how many years he lived with him, but lived with him for a gazillion years. And knew that he was the reason why Claudia got didn't even try to save her. Like if he loved Louis that much, he knew how much Louis loved Claudia. He should have threw his life on the line. But instead of him throwing his life on the line, he gave them up. Claudia could have had her life with Madeline and went on, but no. Who was it? The gremlin is the one who did all of this just so that he could go live a life with Louis and act like he saved his life.
Louis all to himself.
He saved his life.
How was it Armand's fault that Louis turned Madeline into a vampire and that you didn't follow the great laws?
He don't follow the great laws. Okay, he was following the great laws. He still be living in squalor somewhere. Ain't that what the great laws say? That we not supposed to be afraid? Look at him. Look at him. He is out here trying to live his best life. Now he went out there and he fell in love with Lestat. And now that he done fell in love with Lestat, he just done lost his damn mind. He done forgot about the great laws. The great laws only apply when they are serving him. That's the only time they apply. And then right now, why are we even messing with Alex? Why are we even here? Why are we here, Amon? Like, you should be doing something else. There is no reason why you should be so obsessed with a person that you are following them all around just so that you can continue to mess with them. Now you done lost Louis. You done lost Lestat a long time. You think you never had Lestat. I'm just keeping it real. I don't think you ever had him. I think he's literally using you. I really think Louis actually loved him to a certain extent, just not more than he loved Lestat, which is the problem, which is the other problem. But he let Claudia die. He didn't have to let her die like that.
That's Louis. He told y'all not to do that. That the theater of the vampires was not gonna take kindly to y'all not disobeying the great laws. That he ain't had nothing to do with that. He told them ahead of time. Now, did he put on a fire production after the fact? I mean,
and lied about it. And lied about it, and then lied like you saved that man's life so that he could fall in love with you and live with you all those. He was in there because I don't even believe that Armand was breaking no backs. I'm just gonna keep it real because Armand looked like a little.
He give a pill to princess.
Yeah,
he give pill to princess.
Okay, exactly. So and we already talked about the pettiness of the library. Like, come on, like everything about Armand is super, super petty. Like everything about him is petty.
I don't feel that way. You know, I don't know.
Of course you don't.
I mean, he knew Claudia he was gonna look. No, he wouldn't because Louis always picked men over Claudia. No, Louis was always gonna pick a man over her. That was what their strife was. He was always picking men over her.
Okay,
that ain't Armand's fault. That's a Louis problem.
Has Louis made some questionable decisions when it came to certain things? Yes, but if we just keeping it real, because I really hate that. I don't want to do no Claudia slander right now, but I think Tika know how I feel about Claudia too sometimes, because the way I see it is that Claudia was a little manipulative herself, but I'm going to stay off the Claudia slander because we not on that right now. If we own Armand trifling self. So if we keeping it real, he would have
she said, stay focused on
chosen Claudia over Armand in the sense of she would have still been the more important thing in his life, the same way that it was with Lestat. Like he was always, he always cared about Claudia, and Lestat couldn't, that kind of hurt Lestat a little bit. The same way it would have been the same thing with Armand. I really don't think that he would have chosen Armand over Claudia in any way, form, or fashion. Louis was in love with Lestat real bad. And did he sometimes make some decisions that are like, what is happening here? Yeah, but like I said, without giving too much on Claudia, I think it's a little bit deeper than that. In my opinion, I think that Claudia has some, especially if we go from the book Claudia. I mean, it really depends on what Claudia we going with, because if we going with the book Claudia, god dang, it's even worse. But TV Claudia was,
I can imagine.
you know.
But no, Louis already picked Armand over Claudia because Armand told him in the beginning, I know that I know about Lestat. Like I know y'all business. I done read both of y'all minds already. And he didn't tell Claudia. He let Claudia go to that theater day after day, trying to audition to be a part of the coven, knowing that Armand knew the truth about them a long time ago, but he refused to tell her because he still wanted to keep seeing Armand, when he could have told Claudia. Because if he would have told Claudia, she'd have been like, yeah, we got to go. We can't stay here. They know our business. They know we tried to kill this man and that's our maker. And they said, you ain't supposed to do that. We got to get up out of here. He didn't tell her because he wanted to stay there with Armand. That is not Armand's fault that Louis chose Armand instead of protecting Claudia again. That's Louis.
Oh, come on. That was Armand. Armand probably did something with his mind anyway. We don't even know. We can never know because Louis' mind is all jacked up right now. We don't know.
So do he look like somebody who would do something like that?
Hell yes.
Yes. Yes.
Yes. You said that with a straight face.
If we keep it real, even if Louis had told him,
watching the same show,
exactly. Even if Louis had even told him that, like if Louis had said anything to Claudia, Claudia wouldn't have left. We all know that Claudia had already chosen the coven over Louis. But again, I'm trying to stay off the Claudia slander, but there's a lot of nuance in a lot of this, like in a lot of these areas. But I really do believe in my heart of hearts that Armand is just who he is. He comes off as the good person, the quiet person,
the nice guy.
But he's not. He's the diabolical one at the end of the day. The problem is that nobody expected Louis to be the savage one, because when Louis gets mad, he turns savage, and that's a different type of mad. That's a different type of level that he go to. But Louis has to be taken there. Like he has to be pushed to that point. And then when he's not there, he just Louis. But Armand is always in this mode, always plotting, planning, sneaking in line, and wiping memories. That's a form of abuse.
He got 500 years of knowledge. I mean, you don't expect them to use
a form of abuse. He's been abusing these people for the longest. He's been abusing Louis this whole time.
Nope, that ain't abuse. Louis had a choice to be in a relationship with him. Okay, he could have left at any time.
So you have no choices. He thought that the man saved his life. Like, come on, man.
You got this man thinking that's the love of his life.
He did save his life when Louis ran out into the sun. Did he not save him and Daniel?
He wanted to be away from him. I mean, I can't help that part. Like he was such a boring person that he was like, I don't even want to be I can't even live eternity with you. That's all I'm saying.
He is not guilty, Matthew. He didn't do nothing wrong.
He did everything.
Got Louis thinking that he is the love of his life. He said that at the end. I'm going to introduce you to the love of my life.
He was. Okay.
No.
Had him living in Dubai and everything. Shoot.
On a lie.
All a lie. And all against the great law at that. For somebody who loves the great law so much.
What law did they abandon? They ain't break no.
They ain't supposed to be in squalor. You know what it is. Don't act like they ain't supposed to be out there.
That's different from the vampire coven and then the children of darkness. That was two different things. He left the children of darkness and then was with the whole different vampire coven.
But ain't that what he taught? Even the little people at the thing, what they have on their hand, Armand is right. Like y'all doing too much.
Is that even Lestat? I forgot about that part. When Lestat had on his arm, he said Armand was right. He had it tattooed. I don't know how many times we got to tell y'all he didn't do nothing wrong.
Which means that
you saying nothing wrong. That's the problem. That's the word. Nothing is the word for me. That gets me every time. He does nothing. He did nothing wrong.
What the heck? He did all the things wrong. Every last thing that you can think of, he did incorrect, inaccurately.
And he trying to get help.
in the AA meeting.
At the same meeting that Alex, who formerly was in the band with Lestat, the one who
I'm glad that you admit that he needs help. That is all I needed you to admit, is that he needed help. You know, because that is the first step in this whole thing, is to admit that you truly need help. So listen,
he's right there. He at the meeting. Okay, he's trying to be a better vampire. He's trying to be a better him. Okay, he is trying to. The next time he has a companion, make sure that he do the right thing. That's where he's getting therapy. That's where
know what the
Louis
right thing is. Let's slap him across his face.
That mama didn't even like him. That's messed up right there.
Yeah, she cold. She cold with hers.
Okay, y'all can't blame the man for trying to be out here trying to get help for himself. Okay, I'm proud of you, Armand.
You know about us? What us? That man is
Armand,
bitter.
please.
That is a bitter Betty. That man is hurt, and he ain't never got over it. Because I don't know what Lestat is over there laying down, but that man ain't never got over it, ever. And he want him bad.
I was laying down that trauma D.
Okay.
He was laying
there. So okay,
got people losing their mind.
Clearly. Clearly, what Lestat be doing, but no, he be having them. Lestat just laying pipe to anything. Okay, and they be coming back for more. I don't know, making songs and everything. I wonder what. I bet you he have a song about Armand next week. Which I think.
Not.
Yep, about him being a simp and a stalker.
Everybody else got a song. I know he got a song in there about Armand somewhere.
God, hey, I cannot.
Armand is the butterscotch bia. Bia. Shout out to Julia Dawn for the new name of Armand.
That's the best.
It's gonna be called Armand is the gum beneath my shoe.
Okay. And after he got them people living in all of that nastiness and got them in the gutter, just look, when they could have been anything, they could have done anything, had a great life, got them living like that, then he leave them for Lestat, because he want to go out here and see what Lestat working with. Okay,
they brought him over to the theater, vampire. They brought him with him. He ain't leave him on the street for long.
Okay. He the one who started them in that life of dirt.
That wasn't him. That was his maker. When he was Amadeo, then his maker was like, "This is what we got to do as vampire coven and in the children of darkness."
His maker didn't even like him. He ain't even like him. That was our mom talking about, we gotta live like this right here. Why we can't come at? We gotta live in the dirt with these rags on, looking crazy. I said, "Sir, wash your hair. Do something. Anything. Wash your face."
But he cleaned up nicely. Okay, he got in there. He cleaned up. He cleaned up real nicely.
He did. He cleaned up. I ain't gonna say he don't clean up nicely. He does clean up nicely.
Okay. Him and that hair was flowing with that eye patch. Okay. Make sure he was a good conditioner.
Okay. Yeah. I hope Louis pulled that out. Whatever happened, I hope Louis is the one who did it.
You know what? You know what? I hope he gets somebody else's and put it in there. Armand could have another eye if he wants to. He's just being dramatic right now. He's having a moment.
Okay.
If you say so.
God.
I'm gonna need Armand to put his hands where your eyes can see.
Oh my gosh.
I don't know why
No, we are very serious over here. Y'all already know how we act on Mondays and Tuesdays for that matter. Because we just speaking of, putting your hands where your eyes can see, we got to deal with Elgin and his one-eyed self tomorrow. Okay. So we'll be back for more one-eyed fun tomorrow. Definitely be back for that tomorrow. See, look. See, look, all the mess. See, don't be blaming it. He was just doing what he was taught. He just be following the rules. Okay, thank you for clearing that up.
But he have a mind to change certain things.
I would say right,
exactly what Tika said. We ain't. Don't even try to help her out. Don't even try to do that one. Armand let them people continue to live in that disgust.
Yep.
He let them continue to live like that, knowing that they didn't have to live like that. Then the minute he got a whiff of Lestat, he all of a sudden, okay, let me do something different, all because he wanted that, because he wanted to get with Lestat. So yeah, no, bump Armand. Bump everything about him, and then left them all,
So
left them out there.
controlling.
He's not just ancient, and he just be trying to find stuff to do that's new in life that he ain't never done before. Okay, I'll be, if I was 500 years old, I'd be trying to just be playing all day too.
You need to find something else to do. Find a hobby besides stalking. Stalking's not a hobby.
He's trying to get help.
Well, he in the wrong group. He needs to be in an obsession group. He needs to be in a stalking group. Okay, he needs to be in an abusive therapy.
Yep.
Because that man abused Louis. That man was literally abusing him, wiping his memory over and over again. Has to be some form of abuse.
How do you know Louis didn't ask him to do that? How you know?
Okay, now why would he ask him to wipe his memory?
Because he said Louis was living in the life of melancholy and sadness all the time, and he probably said, "Take the painful memories away."
Nah.
Why would you do that?
She gonna stand by
take the painful memories away, make him look like a hero in Louis' eyes. Like, come on.
Nah, because every time Louis got close to the truth, is probably what it was. Every time he realized that, you did save my life. When he realized what was really happening, where it was really coming from, then he say, "Let me wipe him again. Let's reset."
Like, I'm feeling a little sad today thinking about Claudia. Can you gotta do a little something so I don't run outside?
Oh Lord,
in the daytime.
That ain't what happened. I'm sure he could have found some good drugs. He had the doctor too. No.
I think he asked for some of that to happen so he wouldn't be sad no more.
Oh, excuse me.
That's what I think. I think Armand helped him. I think he asked him to help cure his melancholy. That's all I'm saying. I mean, thank you, Armand. He was okay for a while.
Nice try.
I think that's what he did.
I can't help you with this, okay?
I think he helped him.
You on that island. You and Armand on that island together right now.
Every time Armand come up, all I think about is Charlie Brown teacher. All I hear is womp, 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 womp.
And listen,
y'all just don't want the truth about Armand. Y'all don't want to be able to handle the truth. That Louis needed him to help ease his emotions.
Louis didn't need him. He didn't need him. He could have got what he needed from any other vampire.
He was using Armand.
He didn't need. He
and
definitely didn't.
Think about it. Louis
Armand was only with
him
to try to get back to Lestat. That's the only reason Armand was with Louis. He didn't really care for Louis like that. He played a role.
No, he was real faithful to Louis.
What Louis was doing,
messing with all them young boys in San Francisco, and Armand was just going home, hanging out. He said, "I'm cleaning our apartment up, and you keep being out here messing with all these different men and stuff while I'm at the house."
Of getting back to Lestat.
Nah, he wanted that. That's all it was. Doing him wrong. Louis was doing him wrong back in the 70s.
Girl,
please. Y'all know it. Y'all know it.
He wasn't doing him wrong.
We gonna see because we got to get to his story in the Vampire Lestat. He got a whole chapter called Vampire Armand in there. The whole section dedicated to Armand.
One chapter.
The truth gonna come out.
2 pages.
They gave him a whole book. It's okay.
10 pages.
The truth will set us free. But this is how the episode ended, y'all. But they had to end the episode off with a real one. Before we get up out of here, I want y'all to let us know what do you think is going to happen in episode 4? Because Lestat be all over the place. He be taking us through there. So what do you think is going to happen in episode 4? And what y'all got on your channels this week? Starting with Tika.
Listen, we already saw at the end. Close to the end, we saw where Daniel crashed out. So I need to see what other moves he's going to make, because he big mad at Lestat right now. Like, Lestat, you playing with my money, you playing with my emotions, you playing with everything. I thought I had a story. Now the footage is gone. So I want to see how much farther he goes with him and that moment with him and Lestat. If he know, like I know, he might want to leave Lestat alone because Lestat is trying to process everything that he has just released. So he might want to leave him alone. But I'm here for that. I want to see. I hope we get to see Louis again. Hopefully, I just want to see Louis again. See what his next moves are gonna be. Is he about to be the new Blade, or is he just that was a one-time deal? that's pretty much it. I'm enjoying the music. I don't know why people don't like the music, but I'm actually enjoying the music because, like I said in the beginning, the music are stories. It's Lestat's perspective on things that have happened to him in his life, whether it be relationship. They said Black Licorice was about him sucking eggplant. I mean, that's that man business. If that's what he want to sing about, let him sing about it. But I'm here for all the music. Definitely for sure. I want to see Regina again. Is he gonna go visit her one more time, or is he gonna let that part go? And that's pretty much it for expectations on the Vampire Lestat. Always fun. I knew it was gonna be some shenanigans. When I realized that Kay was hosting, I knew it was gonna be some Armand shenanigans. So, but it was fun, and thank you for accommodating, me for running late. I appreciate you, Kay, for adjusting the time and everything to make sure I did make it, because this is always a good conversation. And then coming up on the channel, we got on Sundays Virtual Club Eating with Virtual Club Eating. It's always a vibe. We've got EJ and I do reaction to the Vampire Lestat. On Mondays, we got the panel Lestat. On Tuesdays, we've got From. On Wednesdays, it's just whatever happens on Wednesdays happens. I think I'm gonna try to make it to polygamous. I'm gonna try to make it to that live. Don't hold it against me if I don't. It's just so much stuff going on. Thursdays we got Zatima. And then I just did a live interview with the writer director of the film entitled Pay Dirt. It's a really good film. It's coming out on Prime Video Friday, June 26th. Please check that out. Drop your review on what you like about it, what you didn't like about it. The director, the writer, he's a real down to earth individual. He filmed this in North Carolina, and that gives people job opportunities in the great state of North Carolina. So I'm here for that. Friday also we got Raven Canaan. And Unique did the best that he could do and bounced. And I don't talk about the shot, but I'm gonna watch the shot because that girl doesn't pop that man. Now, was it a dream or was it reality? That's what I want to see. Okay,
it better be reality.
She knocked him. She sent up to the upper room. I hope she did. I hope Tiffany did the thing. And that's pretty much it. I'm sure it's something I done missed. And EJ will remind me too, because my mind, that was just a lot. So but that's pretty much it.
Thank you, Tika. And remind me on Friday to watch the movie that you're talking about. Put that in the chat.
Will do.
Y'all make sure you hit like and subscribe on everybody's channel if you're here with us right now. Go around, get everybody's likes and subs. EJ, what you think is gonna happen in episode 4 and what's going on the channels?
Episode 4. I'm just here for the ride. I'm always here for this roller coaster of a ride that we go on. Honestly, I would love to see Louis continue to be active. I'm enjoying hearing Lestat's side of it. Again, this episode was incredibly emotional to me. I don't know. I just thought that everything about it was just like, it has its kikis and its kakas, but I really feel like this episode really had you in your feelings for real, like really seeing where Lestat came from and how everything kind of went down. So I'm really just interested in seeing where we're going to go from here. And I'm interested in seeing how Daniel is going to react, because Daniel seemed like he was pretty pissed about the whole situation. And also, I'm kind of glad that we got through this Nikki part, because I just couldn't see Lestat picking, like, oh my God, these men folk, oh Jesus. They was just doing a lot. Like, why they so emotional, girl? They just so emotional. I was like, Lestat, baby, we got to do better with these emotional men. But other than that, I'm just here for the roller coaster of the ride. And I do agree with everybody else about the baby Jinx thing. Something don't sit right with me about leaving her alive. So, and I do want to also see what's going to go down with Regina. I'm hoping that Delaney continues to be on the show in some capacity. So I want to see how they'll use this and will anything even come of it. So, but this is good. As far as my channel is concerned, and I apologize for my tardiness. I'm just keeping real with y'all. I fell asleep. I was taking a nap.
We figured it. We figured.
But as far as my channel is concerned, Virtual Club Eden, of course, y'all already know this is the final season, so we're gonna continue to do a Virtual Club Eden where it's always a vibe. So if you're into that show, then please definitely come and hang out with us. You never know what's gonna happen then late at night with us on that one. So and then of course we got Raising Canaan on Friday. I think we throwing in House of the Dragon this week as well. So I think that's happening on Wednesday for the first couple of weeks. And then after that, it'll be on Tuesdays. We got to go ahead and continue to be in Fromville for a little while longer because Lord have mercy, this episode was ridiculous, y'all. Just crazy. If you watching From, then definitely come and hang out with us tomorrow as we discuss From, because this was a really good episode. And then let's see, what else are we watching right now? I think that's it. Of course, I'll be watching the show. I'll probably drop a video over it at some point. But other than that, I think that's it, y'all. Just keep your notifications turned on because I'm pretty sure there's something else that I got going on. I just can't think of what it is right now. Oh, The Polygamist. We're going to be talking about that on Friday. If you watch The Polygamist, then please come and talk to us because I just feel like it's about to be some foolishness and some shenanigans on this panel.
Oh, y'all talking about Polygamist on Friday? I thought it was Wednesday.
Wednesday.
I was about to say, don't change the date on
I'm
me now. I'm already trying to catch
I'm
up.
confused.
I was thrown off. Okay, cool.
Yes, that means y'all got time. If y'all haven't seen it yet, go on Netflix, go ahead and watch it. You will be traumatized, but we're gonna get through it together. And Monique, what you think is gonna happen in episode 4 and what's happening on the channel this week?
I don't know what's gonna happen so far. I just can't wait to see it, and I definitely need to see some more Louis. Always, and I need Lestat to deal with his Magnus situation. He really needs to be honest about his trauma and how his abuser did him, and yeah, he need to get his mama in check. like. Yeah, you need to wrangle in your mama. And like Louis leaving homegirl alive is not it for me, but you know, I need to see more Louis on his bladeness. That did something to me. So I don't mind seeing more of that. What else? Daniel, I want to know if he's gonna cuss out Lestat as he figure out that he didn't get what he need to get so he can have his next big project and his name in those streets again. So yeah, so then you got play. I wonder if he's gonna approach Lestat. So we shall see what's gonna happen with that. Yeah, he needs some toothpaste. He need more than toothpaste. He need to brush. Okay. You need a Brillo pad on them things like scrubs. It's my birthday week. Hey, Cancer's in the building. Like it's Cancer season. You already know what it is, period. Me and Shayna's birthday is Wednesday. So you know. I ain't doing nothing Wednesday, but tomorrow hopefully I'll join the ladies for Real Housewives of Atlanta. Some stuff I'm catching up on personally, but life is life and over here for your girl. What else? Zatima, I think I'm hosting this week because Zatima. I gotta put that link in the chat. What else? I'm gonna miss House of the Dragon, boohoo, but I'm gonna have my own individual thoughts on that. I'm gonna miss Polygamous. That's a group chat, but I'm gonna have my own individual Polygamous video. I'm trying to get my quick thoughts on that as well. Yeah, I think that's it. Raise Canaan. But can't forget about that. So yeah, just make sure you are subscribed and notification bell. Hit the like button for your girl. Appreciate it.
And one more thing. Stay locked in on the 30th. Ruthless returns. I will be doing Ruthless every Wednesday. Ruthless Roundtable, and then I think Tuesday I'll drop my actual reaction. I'm probably lose my mind. But yeah, Ruthless. Okay.
Now I'll probably lose my mind.
I'm probably gonna lose my mind.
Okay. Hey.
So y'all heard them. And if y'all like any of the shows that we've been talking about, make sure you hit like and subscribe and turn on your notification bell so you'll know when we're discussing them, reviewing them, talking about them, all the things. I would like to see in these upcoming episodes, I want to see Lestat's relationship with Claudia. Like, how did he feel from his perspective about the type of parent that he was to her? And I definitely want a little bit more of this backstory between him and Armand. I need to see Armand getting his therapy like he's supposed to, because that's what you're supposed to do when you need help. Unlike Louis and Lestat, who has not been going to therapy, I think Armand is setting the precedent that you actually could go to help and go to support groups and things like that when you know you have a problem. So they should follow suit and all of that. I do think Daniel is going to retaliate though, because when he felt like Lestat got over him, Daniel was probably like, "Oh, you ain't gonna get this. You gonna get the last laugh here." So I definitely feel some manipulation is going to come on Daniel's behalf. He probably shouldn't, because Lestat said something at the very beginning of this episode to say that that Daniel lived a short vampire life. I don't know what that means, but tread lightly, Daniel. Tread lightly. That might not be the one that you want.
Okay. Yeah, I was going to ask y'all, did y'all talk about that? Did y'all talk about Daniel possibly not being here that much longer?
I forgot about it.
Right. We didn't see him we didn't see him at the auction, did we? I don't remember seeing his ass.
Right. That's what I'm like. I just now thought about that he said that at the beginning, and now with this, if he got the spirit of retaliation, I don't know now, Daniel. I don't know. It's not. It might be a foreshadowing. It might not be looking too good for you, Daniel Malloy. So in the books, he survived. He lived a long time, but I don't know what their plans for him on the show is going to be like. So we'll see. We're gonna pray for Daniel. He is there for therapy. Yes, he is.
But you are right, Boo. He do need therapy. You are so right about that, and I 100% agree with you. All of them need therapy. They should all sit down together and have a family therapy, like a group therapy. I mean, they like one intermingled little family somehow.
Exactly. If they just follow suit, Armand could be the one to be like,
no.
I went to therapy.
Together. all of them.
Let them know, like, hey, support group is a good thing. Like, I went there and I really got the help that I needed to feel better and to heal my trauma. So I feel like if he tell them that he went there and he's a changed person, that they might be like, you know what, you're right. This might be a good thing for us to go ahead, instead of trying to put out books and documentaries. Maybe we should actually go and heal together. Let him be. He is the eldest in all of this. He is just setting the example for them to go to therapy. Let that man set his example.
Girl, you and Armand.
Girl, you can down the hill of delusion if you want to.
Okay. He is trying to help Armand. Both they more Delulu than Louis. Than Louis was season 1.
Them. Watch, he's gonna spread the news. He's gonna spread the news of the goodness of counseling, and now let him be that man. Okay, he's gonna be good. On the channel this week, tomorrow, y'all, From panel, y'all already know how we act for From. Come with your theories. We got
Is she free? That's what happened when you talk about Armand and
yeah, she talking about
she done froze.
Armand done came through, shut her down.
Armand done came through his head. Oh my God, Michael! If you do not leave Tamika alone, I cannot even get into these things. This was
you say where his apology? Ain't nobody stunned about that at all.
Sorry from what?
Because he got he was in virtual club. He did adding up.
Oh,
and that's one of the user IDs, because it was a Matthew something.
Oh,
it's too much.
I didn't even think about that. Hold on, let me see. Because I can't stand when a Joker just keep wanting to act up. She'll be back, y'all, in a minute. We gotta let her finish up there. She the only one who can close out the live.
Right. Yeah.
Armand had to come through. The spirit of Armand coming through.
I rebuke that demon.
Okay. Like, we ain't here for them, Armand.
Armand.
He's so forgettable. It's not even funny.
Yeah.
Until you see him on the screen. I'm like, oh yeah.
Right.
He looked like a lazy lay. Hello, princess. Sorry, Tika.
Hey, that's all. I ain't. From the Matthew said from the Snatch K. I think so. I think she done made it in the Fromville.
Oh,
So-
damn.
So hopefully she can move that tree and bring her ass on back.
That's funny.
Come back, Kate. Come back.
Come back to us, Kay. Come back.
Okay.
Walk into the light.
See, probably her battery probably died or something. The way it went, the way it kicked out, it looks like her battery may have died.
Could have been.
Yeah, possibly.
But
So y'all really think Daniel? I think Daniel about to be out of there. I think they about to go.
we didn't see him at the auction, so I just took it. It's a possibility that he didn't make it.
Dang, Daniel.
Now who did it? I don't know, because we know Armand left him to fend for himself.
Probably Gabriella. Sure.
Oh yeah.
Mm.
I just hope he don't.
And
call
what's up
himself
with her
trying to
not
fuck up
wanting
at
them
Lestat.
Now, what's up with them hiding her true identity with Daniel? Like, oh, this your mom? Like, your mom dead.
I guess
Yeah,
because
she
they
did.
know that they was knocking boots, and maybe they didn't want they don't want nobody to know about they knocking boots.
Mm-hmm. A homegirl floating on previous episode said Daniel died horribly. Oh yeah,
She sure
what's her
did.
name?
Baby James.
Oh, yeah.
Baby
Yeah.
Jade, Baby Jade, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. We'll see.
It sure did.
And there was that comment from Lestat about him having lived a short vampire life or something like. Okay, y'all.
Yeah, he did say that. Damn.
He did say it. He said that and Daniel lives a short vampire life. He said a nice comment and then and added that into it.
Yeah, you know how you do.
And I was like, oh, okay. So, and I didn't catch it to the second time that I watched it. So, and I watched it about 3 times.
Okay.
I ain't made it to my
There she go.
5th time yet.
I'm in there.
We waited for you. We held it down for you because only you can end the live.
I'm about to go ahead and wrap it up. Yes, from tomorrow, y'all. I also have another from cast member interview to drop this week. House of the Dragon this week. We're gonna do The Polygamist. Got to give you my review of Backrooms and Friday Raising Canaan. So thank you all for joining us today, and we'll be back on Monday. Team Armand stand up. Y'all already know what it is.
Filling them with octane, got them gassed up, about to get blasted up. So the last one was the most brother missed him. I seen him when he kissed him at the wake, he made his body shoot. The high guy, it fit the eyes, smoked it, rap terror, full chrome and terror. Street 5 by deliverance, the fifth is conspicuous. Bad boy slipped in 95, ridiculous. My rap lines is like landmines. One step, kaboom, black suits fill the room. To women making serve, shooting my is the click. Act up, I have my honey's total busted.